Oh, good. Hello again. Oh no, it's also I didn't use the Oh yeah.
Greetings, everyone. Thanks for coming out. My name is William Eckert. I'm the Adult Program Coordinator for the Potsdam Public Library, and welcome to the library's premier theatrical event. This is the first time we've done theater in here in a building that used to house theater and musical performances in the past. Plays Across the Walls put together with Professor Rivka Eckert at the SUNY Potsdam Theater and Dance Department of Theater and Dance. Make sure she doesn't have to correct me. And I reached out to her, and we helped sponsor the workshop, the writing workshop, to be able to put this together by community members, locally and globally. This is hopefully the beginning of what is going to be a series of these events, as well as music events and other sorts of things. We've already talked about future theatrical events that we want to do here, and we are hoping that this is a promising turnout, and we're hoping to have more of these things, and hopefully we get through this pandemic. Just so you all know, the performers will be unmasked. Everyone here has been vaccinated and is masked, but the performers will have their masks on during the performance. Will be unmasked afterwards. I ask that everybody keep their masks on during the performances. If they need bathrooms, have someone guide you just down the right here. And exits will be the same way you came in there, on the right. Off to our left over here, this is the exit sign. And if you need anything, I'll be in the back of the theater. I want to introduce Professor Rivka Eckert, and she will tell you more about the plays that you're going to see tonight, and hopefully what we'll be doing together in the future.
Yeah, thank you, William. Yes, so we're very excited to be here. We just wrapped up a 6-show weekend at the Performing Arts Center on SUNY Potsdam's campus. And I know many of our students are eager to get home for a break. So I'm really grateful that you all showed up with your energy to feed for our last performance of this year's Plays Across the Walls. So like William said, being in the community and using Plays Across the Walls to promote equity and access is what this project is all about. So inside your programs, there's a survey that asks for your feedback about the festival. Anything that we can do to improve equity and access, or anything that you would like to see in Plays Across the Walls, please give us some feedback so that we can continue to improve this good work. If you have cell phones, please take them out and either put them on silent or do not disturb or airplane mode, just to not distract from the audience members' enjoyment around you or from the action that's happening on stage. So we'll all be around after the performance. If you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer them. But without further ado, enjoy the show.
Hey, Piggy. Piggy. Jellybean, are you ready for today? Do you know what today is? Today's the day we've been working so hard for. You and me, Jellybean, we're going to go into that ring, and we are going to win. Oh, well, I hope. Oh, Jellybean, I remember you were such a sweet baby. I remember the first time we worked on your walk, and I got to get and you chopped it up. Yum. You love Jellybean. But remember, today I can't give you any of those. But I put them in my pocket, so maybe you'll follow the smell. Follow me. What do you say? Can you smell them here in my pocket? Piggy. That's a good piggy. That's a smell you need to follow today.
You ready, kid? You haven't changed yet. You go on in 2 minutes. At least change your shirt and brush your hair.
Oh, good, Piggy. I know, you like this. Let me get behind your ear, Piggy. Good, Piggy. Now, are we ready? Oh, my. Okay. Oh, we can do this. Just remember to walk. We will walk.
Next group, please. Next group, enter the ring, please.
That's us, Jelly Bean. Now's your time to shine.
Oh, Jelly Bean. Slow down. Please, stop.
Hi.
As you were. Your pen.
Me, oh, Jelly Bean, look, we did it, you did it. First place, I've never won that before, but we did it, you won first place for the first time. Jelly Bean, I think you might be my best friend. Well, the only friend. Jelly Bean, I think I love you. This is the best and biggest thing that ever happened.
Kid, oh, look at that. Not every day you get first prize. All right, head back to the pen so we can get ready for the auction. Auction?
Hey, Jelly Bean, look, I don't know what's about to happen. What is an auction? I don't know that word, auction. But we won. What are we doing? Me and you, we should party. Let's party, let's dance. I know. Why can't I just be happy?
Hey, kid. Look what I got. I got it up the desk when I exchanged your pen for first. It's your ribbon for first. Good job, kid. And Jelly Bean. Well, let me hang this over here so everybody knows that this pig is a winner. You can't be getting first the first time at the fair. All right, our job is not over. Now we have to get ready for the auction tonight.
What is that?
What is what?
An auction, what is that?
Oh, remember we talked about this? The auction is where they take all the pigs and other animals from the fair and they sell them to the highest bidder. The bidder can be anyone, and they put down a price for each animal. And animals with the first big blue ribbons get higher sale prices, and those with lower ribbons get lower prices.
Why does Jelly Bean need to be sold? Why aren't we taking Jelly Bean home?
You really don't remember talking about this? Well, part of the deal with being at the fair is that your pig needs to be sold. It's part of entertainment and safety. Jelly Bean could have contracted the disease while being here, and it could be unsafe to go home. It could make a ton of other pigs in our area sick, and then a huge number of pigs have to be killed, including Jelly Bean, all because we took one pig home from the fair. Are you sure you don't remember talking about this? Just because you want the answer to be different now doesn't mean that's going to happen.
Wait. An animal comes to the fair, they compete, they get ribbons, they go to an auction, and the other people buy them. What do the other people do with the animals when they take them home?
I really thought we had talked this through. You sure you don't remember what we talked about? Okay. Once an animal is bought at the fair, they go to the butcher. The butcher, as you know, turns the animal into the meat that we get back and enjoy, and we have sent and eaten many pigs from our farm, and this time, Jelly Bean will go to someone else. And all the money from this pig sale will help pay for all this fair time and help buy us several more pigs, and maybe even a cow.
No cows. I know you've sent many pigs, and I've eaten those pigs, and they were yummy. But this time, it's the first time at the fair. But I think Jelly Bean might be my only friend.
Listen, kid, you have friends. I mean, I know you are so proud of Jellybean. I mean, look at him. No one could be more happy about Jellybean than you and I. I know you will miss Jellybean. I need to go check on Simon. You need to say goodbye. Bye. Okay, it's time. Do you want to come with us? Do you want to say goodbye one last time?
Next year. Next year, I'll win again. But this time for Jellybean Jr.
While working for a paving company, three brothers, Brandon, Gavin, and Trenton, were standing in a large parking lot while waiting for another fresh load of blacktop to be delivered on a hot summer day.
I'm tired of working long hours, slaving like a government mule for menial wages, and all making someone else rich.
Yeah, I know. So should we start our own business? I mean, I know the company inside and out.
Hey, if you guys do, then don't leave me behind. I can be your grunt laborer. I'm with you two.
Trenton. I don't know. You know, we all depend on our current steady paychecks. Do you think we can make this work?
I know we can make it work. Look, even Trenton agreed to come along with us, so we got our labor.
Brandon and Gavin go to the clerk's office and get their DBA as B&G Blacktop Maintenance and Services. Then set up a general liability insurance and obtain workers' compensation coverage and start their own business.
Damn it, Brandon! We've only had half a dozen jobs past this few months. Shit! I knew this was gonna happen.
Hey, you act like this is all my fault? You want out, just say the word.
Is that what you really want? I would jump shit in a heartbeat if you say one more word.
You threatening me, bro.
Hey guys, stop! This arguing back and forth isn't going to solve any of our problems, and it's definitely not going to bring us any more work.
Okay, just Gavin, fall back on pawning all the blame on me. I feel bad enough as it is.
Listen, I'm going to meet with a couple of contractors. They're going to subcontract us some work, and I'm pumping even more advertisement.
Okay, I'm sorry, I guess. I guess I'm just a little bit frustrated, you know? I guess I should just follow up with some of the few possible emails that Brandon sent over for some few possible job leads.
See, my brothers, now this is the kind of networking that we need to move forward.
Still, the first year of this new business is really slow. They just can't seem to drum up enough clientele.
Well, bros, here we are, 1 year out on our own. I know, work's been slow and we're all financially struggling and are behind on our bills. I mean, I hate to say it, we tried. But I feel we're better off going back to work for our old employer, you know? To have that steady paycheck back again.
Yeah. You know, I am pulled behind back in my bills, and this job is creating a stressful environment on the home work front. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but let's go back to our old bosses to play for our old jobs back.
Hell no! Come on, guys, we're not quitters. I'll tell you what, Give me 2 more months to be more actively involved in you guys' business affairs. I'm good with computers. I can come up with a bunch of different ways to drum us up some work. I know I can do it.
Wow, Trenton, I didn't realize you possessed this absurdness and desire to be more involved in our business affairs. I have to say, I really love your passion and drive.
Yeah, Trenton, you really have to come out of your shell, I literally see you glow when you talk. You know what? I'm with it. Let's give it a shot.
Okay, so I'm going to start by creating an all-new business website. I'm going to print out some more flyers, new business cards. I'm even going to go door to door. I have a bunch of different ways that we can drum us up some work in any way that I possibly can.
1 year later, while eating dinner at a restaurant.
Man, work's flowing in so steadily, we can hardly keep up with it.
Yeah, bro. Listen, hey, we're definitely putting in more hours. This steady paycheck coming in, let's put our family ahead of the game.
Trenton, I'm just amazed that you put in all this hard work this past year. I just didn't realize you possessed this business savvy. I have to say, you really helped turn this business around.
Yeah, Trenton, listen, you're the bomb, bro. Hey, listen, and you've truly become an asset to this business.
Salute, bros.
I'm just glad that you guys gave me the opportunity to be more involved in this business and to allow it to be what I know it could be. And now, I believe we can expand and prosper even more.
Trenton, Gavin and I have been talking, and we mutually agree that you deserve more recognition with this business. I mean, it's only fair that we change the overall structure of the DBA and hire another laborer and make you a 1/3 equal partner.
Yeah, bro. So our business will now be called Blacktop and Maintenance Services, BNG&T Incorporated.
Wow. I don't know what to say, you guys, but hell yeah.
Listen, bros, I believe that together we can conquer and overcome any obstacles in our path.
I accept. Bring it in, bros. High five.
High five.
Excuse me, sorry, do you know who locked the door?
Yes, I do. I did.
Oh, well, that doesn't really make sense because anyone can unlock it from the inside, but why did you do it?
Well, it doesn't matter anyway, because no one can come in from the outside. I wanted you to apologize.
Excuse me, apologize for what?
Don't act like you don't know it. You've done nothing up to this point to apologize for. You've done nothing wrong. Like, nothing.
I'm sorry, do we know each other?
No, we don't. I mean, you don't know me, but I know all about you.
I'm not sure I understand. How come?
Just apologize and we're good. No need to become friends.
I still don't know what to apologize for.
Really.
Well, I think I took some lady's parking space by accident this morning, but she's not here. So,
Isn't she? A Fiat hatchback, Barcelona plates.
that was you.
Yes. Now, can you apologize?
Well, I don't think I have to. I was there first, you know. Shit happens. It's just a parking space, you know? Life is.
I don't give a shit about your positive talk. And it's not about the parking space. Although I would appreciate that too.
Then what is this about?
Just apologize and we're done. Then you can go on to your capoeira class or whatever.
Well, that reminds me, I really have to. Can you please move out of the way? I'm actually late for my hip hop salsa class, and the teacher always hates us when we do that.
All the more reason for you to apologize right away. Now say it.
Oh my God, I'm sorry for taking your parking space, even though it wasn't yours to begin with. Now seriously, if you don't move out of my way, I will kick you. I've done a lot of typo.
Boo-hoo. I'm so scared. It's actually not about the parking space. I want you to apologize for something else.
Something else?
What else? I don't know you. And still, you found it very okay to jump into bed with my boyfriend. Or should I say, into his car.
What boyfriend? What car? Who are you mistaking me for?
What boyfriend? The only boyfriend I had, and the only boyfriend you have at this point. Although I wouldn't put it past you.
What? No, I mean, are you?
Gina, nice to meet you, bitch. I've always wanted to say that. I've imagined this moment in my mind so many times. Sometimes, though, I just dreamt of smashing your head into the corner of the table until you bleed to death.
I'm gonna call security. But of course I can't beat you up before then. I've done
Taibo, Tai Chi, Capoeira, and all sorts of boxing. Yes, I know. Your Instagram profile is pretty consistent. But don't worry, I'm way past that point. 2 years of therapy, traveling the world, training for marathons, and making new friends helped with that. I have forgiven you. And him.
So what do you want now? If you've forgiven us, then why do you want me to apologize?
Because I think you should. I mean, he sort of apologized 2 years ago when he donated to my photography campaign. But you still owe me one. Or more, considering the fact that I chose the bed you sleep in, and the color of the sheets, and the color of the curtains, and pretty much everything else about that place, including the guy.
He did what?
Oh, I thought he told you. He donated to my photography campaign and left me this note saying I'd been a great girlfriend. This time I actually believed him.
I don't get it. Why do you want me to apologize? That we've met, that we fell in love, that he chose me? What?
You think he chose you? Is that what you really think? Usually a choice is between two doors that are open, not when one is closed and you have to pick the other.
What do you mean?
I mean, the only reason he even called you back was because I just rejected his miser proposal of getting back together as if nothing ever happened. As if you two hadn't been on your hot little Spanish vacation for 2 weeks. As if you hadn't entered my home and slept in my bed while my name was still on the door.
I didn't see your name on the door. And I know you'd left since November, so.
So what? The bed was cold enough since I've been kicked out for so long that you could lie in it? And in my jacuzzi bathtub, by the way.
Well, as far as I know, he paid for everything. So.
There it is. Money, money, money. It's all about money with you two. That house in Spain. Oh, that expensive wine he got you on your romantic getaways. Oh, that fancy hotel you first had sex in.
You're so sick. How come you know all this? You're psycho.
Sweetheart, that door's been unlocked for some time now. You think you wouldn't be out of here if you really wanted to?
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, maybe you wanted to stay. You wanted to listen. Maybe you realized that something wasn't right. Maybe you wanted to apologize for the last 2 years. Maybe you're not a monster. What have you been thinking about me these past years? I mean, you and Keith ruined my life for a while. And the only way I can heal is if I understand why.
Why what?
Why did you sleep with a man who was already in a relationship? Why did you take him back even after he'd been playing us both for 6 months? Why?
Señoras y señores, disculpen, estamos experimentando un problema en el sistema y las puertas no se bloquean solas. Agregamos este problema lo antes posible y se lo haremos saber a todos. Mientras tanto, disfruten sus actividades.
Ladies and gentlemen, please excuse us. We are experiencing a problem in the system and the doors just got locked on their own. We will fix this as soon as possible and let you all know. In the meantime, enjoy your activities.
What the hell are we supposed to do now?
Tone our butts.
I hate these people. They really can't get anything done. I bet it's siesta time, so some dude just shut down the system and went to take a nap.
Racist.
It's not racism, I'm talking about a certain nation.
Then what is it? Xenophobia? Discrimination? Just discrimination.
Whatever, I just said the truth about a certain nation. Does that make me a discriminator?
All right, then I'll tell the truth about America. They don't lock doors there. You just go out to the street and shoot random people.
I thought it was your dream to come to the States. Or was it until you saw that you couldn't have a chance there?
Oh, I see Keith did talk about me after all. Is that what seduced you? His silly little victim act? Oh, I have such a bad girlfriend. She's an artist and doesn't make a lot of money. I'm always bored with her. She probably just wants me for my citizenship.
Well, did ya?
Screw you!
Oh, that fits. He did say you're vulgar.
Oh, I'm the vulgar one. You two are screwing each other's brains out in his company car while I'm waiting for him to come home and I'm the vulgar one. Yeah, okay.
Now I understand why he left.
Oh, funny, because a few seconds ago you were saying I was the one who left. Enlighten me then. Why? Why did he? Why did he sleep with some Latin bimbo on a business trip?
Look who's the little racist now. And sexist. Latin and bimbo. Why not just bimbo? I thought we were all feminists nowadays.
Well, then maybe we shouldn't sleep with each other's boyfriends. And for the record, I haven't been racist a day in my life.
Why? It's because you had that one best friend in college who was Latina? If I had $1 for every time I heard that.
No, because I'm Eastern European. And if anyone's gonna get called a whore, it's gonna be me. We're way before the Latin prostitutes and the Asian ones. It's the Eastern European ones. Sorry. I didn't mean to call you bimbo or Latin. It's what I felt. I thought if my boyfriend's screwing someone on a business trip, she's gotta be a whore, you know?
And Latin.
Okay, I did think about it. I just thought that Latin women are more promiscuous. The way they walk, the way they talk. Yeah, okay, I did think about it. Happy?
Well, when you told me you're from Eastern Europe, I thought, sure, a gold-digging whore. So, I guess that makes us even.
Estimados invitados, lo sentimos mucho. Parece que el problema fue un poco mayor de lo que pensamos. Las puertas estarán cerradas por una hora más, pero obtienes ese tiempo extra gratis. Pedimos disculpas por las molestias.
Dear guests, we are very sorry. It looks like the problem was a bit bigger than we thought. The doors will be locked for another hour, but you get that extra time for free. We apologize for the inconvenience.
I just want this stupid door to unlock so I can meet Keith at our wedding plan.
You two are getting married? I thought Keith said he never wanted to get married.
You want to see me dead now?
Do you want me to lie? I did want to see you die. Does that make me a bad person?
Do you really want me back?
I think you should ask him.
Well, I'm asking you. I think I have the right to know.
You do have a lot of rights. The right to sleep in my bed, the right to drive my car, the right to have my boyfriend, the right to be a part of my family.
His family, Gina. They're his family and his friends.
They were mine too. Way before you. And I lost them all in one night. I lost everything, just so you could enter my home and sleep in my bed. You know what?
You can keep your apologies. I don't need them anymore.
Really? I was just about to apologize.
Did you really not know he was playing us both?
I really didn't care. I was so in love and he's been so good to me. Fun, caring, generous. Plus, I wouldn't be able to stand up straight and travel the whole world on my own and forgive my ex-boyfriend after he literally tore me to pieces. And see his future wife and not slap her at least.
Don't tempt me. So I guess you won?
What have I won? I wasn't aware of the competition.
Oh, come on. I'm the not-so-pretty artist who got cheated on with a hot, successful Latin American lawyer, and now he's marrying her. Of course you've won. I haven't been with anyone in a while.
Yeah, I've won. I've won the title of Mrs. Keith. I've won the looks his family and friends give me because I'm not you and you've hurt me terribly and that hurt them. I've won a bed, a house, and a car that was chosen and shared for you. I have to listen to his nieces tell him every time how you visited and chase him around the garden till you all fell down in laughter. I won the thought of him sleeping with someone else on his next business trip. Yeah, I've won. But why haven't you been with anyone all these years?
This is gonna sound weird, but the only people I've admired or been attracted to have been women. I mean, I used to be so swoon over men, lovesick all the time. There was this guy and that guy, and it was always intense. But then after the whole thing with Keith and that whole nightmare that followed, I just felt so small and weak and broken. And the only thing I could see were these strong, independent women who didn't need a man. I admired them. Women I'd meet at work, or gaze at the bar, or befriend at the gym.
I'm sorry.
I always thought that when you'd say that, I'd feel this weight lift off my shoulders. I thought I'd be free.
Yeah.
Nope, nada. I'll have to find it somewhere else.
Señoras y señores, pedimos disculpas por las molestias. Parece que las puertas no se pueden arreglar en este momento. Puede que nos llame otra hora llamar a un tiempo especial de Barcelona. No habrá cargos adicionales en su tarjeta por este tiempo adicional.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the inconvenience. It looks like the doors can't be fixed at this point. It might take us another hour to call a special team from Barcelona. There will be no extra charges on your card for this extra time.
I bet Keith is yelling at the front desk staff and calling them incompetent for having you locked up in here.
I bet he's banging the wedding planner.
The earth laughs and flowers.
What's that?
You're studying comedy?
Well, that was just one class I took. I'm gonna be an EMT. Who said that?
What? Oh, one of the transcendentalists. Emerson, maybe.
Right. I thought I wanted to live at Walden Pond, like when we were reading it in high school, but by the time we were done reading it, I wanted to throw myself into a lake.
Yeah, well, sometimes schools ruin learning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you're working here with the daylilies, you can hear the bees sometimes. You'll make nice with them.
That's cool. I was excited about that coming to work here.
The bees?
Yeah, they smell fear like sharks.
Yeah, they sense you, your body, your attitude.
And then they attack.
Yeah, well, the coast is swarming, I think. Not just split into colonies.
Where do they go?
Well, I'll have to provide another home for them. Hope that they accept it. The old queen is being replaced.
Long live the queen.
Long live the queen. And you know what? Do not worry about damaging the roots of the daylilies when you're working with them. They're really resilient. They lean on each other to grow.
So I'm just pulling them apart and then I'm putting them
Yeah.
over in the...
Mm-hmm. And then so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the roots. Take the Amber.
Whoa, Vivian! Vivian, can you hear me?
Oh wow. That was an intense one.
Has that happened before? Do you need to go to the ER?
No. No hospitals. They always find a way to make you sick.
Are you joking right now? What was that? What just happened?
Sometimes I just pop out of my body. But I mean, I was still here, my body. I could see you, I just couldn't respond.
Like an out-of-body experience?
You could call it that. It's like I'm zooming to another part.
How many times has that happened?
Maybe a dozen, but this one was weird. I mean, I've never heard something so clearly, like come back with a message.
A message?
This must be strange for you.
I'm uncomfortable, but I mean, I'm glad you're okay.
But I mean, I clearly heard a woman's voice say, "I love you. The hive will thrive." I mean, that's what I heard. I love you. The hive will
Thrive, yeah, I got it. Just stop.
Does that mean something to you?
Nothing.
I'm sorry, you're upset.
What, did you look me up? You talked to my reference? You didn't even know who I am. What is this, some urban garden savior shit?
I am so sorry.
I just wanted to help you take care of the flowers, and I didn't sign up for this. What, you read the obituary, the story about my mom, and now you feel sorry for me?
No, I mean, God,
No offense, lady, but I just wanted to cut a seasonal paycheck that didn't require me to flip burgers.
Amber, I am so sorry. God, you know, this is why I don't like to talk about this. People get hurt or judgmental or just
Yeah, like I said, just stop.
Okay. You know, after we're done here, we can get out there with the bees.
You sure you're all right?
Right as rain. I wouldn't suggest working with the bees if I felt off.
Right.
I mean, I feel great, but you think you can handle it?
I can handle it.
You know, let's just try this thing before we get out there. It's a little breathing trick I like to do. It's a little weird, but
Like popping out of body weird?
just try it.
Yeah, no, I'll give it a try.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make an O with our lips and just ooh on one note, and we're gonna take our finger and ooh. After a while, I always feel ridiculous, and I realize it's not so serious.
Yeah, thanks for that.
All right, so splitting the colony, we have a really healthy hive, so this should be easy. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the frames from these boxes, and we're gonna move it Amber?
It's just, they're getting louder.
You know, that's what I'm hearing too. Maybe that's not the time.
If they're mad, I just don't want to disrupt them. And I just, maybe we should do it another time.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, I think they'll stay another day. I mean, nature has a way of taking care of itself, you know? I'm just trying to control it a little.
Beekeeping?
Beekeeping.
I'm sorry about before, about being so harsh.
You do not need to apologize.
Sometimes when I think about what happened with my mom, I just get so like that, like angry, and I just can't control it. I just want to block out the sun, keep things from shining, and stop things from growing. That's why I wanted to come work here. To look at pretty things again.
Amber, I can handle that. God, I mean, when my sister was killed.
I'm so sorry, I didn't know.
How could you have known? But a lot of time has passed, thank you. But God, in the aftermath, I was terrified in the dark. I mean, I just couldn't sleep, but come to realize that what I was really afraid of was stuck inside. I think it had been like 3 days just going on with no sleep and all the lights on. And I went out for a walk. And I leaned against this tree and I just felt this crack from my forehead to my navel, like I was being cleaved into. God, I think I passed out, but it felt so good. Like there wasn't a boundary between my body and my spirit and everything else. Like I was in everything and in the tree and with my sister again. And I didn't have the language for it then, but all I knew is that I didn't need to be afraid of the dark anymore. God, the sleep I had that night was profound.
That's so beautiful. It sounds so peaceful.
It is. It scares some people, but you don't seem scared. Amber, I can feel your mom with you. Do you want to tell me about her, or is there anything you want me to say to her?
It's fine. I'm fine.
I know it's strange, but it is peaceful.
I can feel that. Yeah. Tell her the hive will thrive.
Ready to split them? Lead the way, Queen Bee.
Hello? Can I help you?
I think so. I hope so. I'm not sure.
Can I use your bathroom? No, it's been a really long drive. What? No, I'm sorry. Do I know you? Are you lost or something?
Nope, I don't think so. I mean, I put in this address and voila, here I am and there you are.
Okay, well, this is my house, and I don't know you. Sorry, but you're making me a little nervous.
Right,
Sorry. So, I'm a fan. Well, I mean, sort of. I'm really here for my sister. I mean, she was one of your biggest fans. You look a little different. I guess online it's all strike a pose.
Yeah, well, so I love to meet my fans. I really do. And that's sweet about your sister. You can tell her I said hi. But I can't have people showing up at my house and asking to use my bathroom. Do you know what I mean?
Right. You don't know me. But I do feel like I know you. You know what I mean? It's never a two-way street, is it? Never is, never will be, never was.
Like I said, I love to meet my fans and I like to make people happy. But, well, I was just eating breakfast and saw you standing here on my lawn.
Sorry, this is a little weird, but I'm not deranged. I'm not one of those crazies, I promise. Cross my heart. You can even check me for weapons. I mean, if you want.
No, I don't want to check you for weapons. This.
I mean, plus it's broad daylight.
Yeah, but I think you should go.
Sorry. I mean, maybe I've gone a bit too far. It's just, my sister talked about you all the time. And I mean all the time. So I feel like I know you.
That's sweet. Really, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, she loved you. I mean, really, really loved you.
That's really nice. Like I said, I love my fans. All of them. I really do. And their love. It's all I ever really want. Well, it's been nice talking to you, but I need to get going and you should go.
But I can't leave right now.
Okay.
I said, I can't leave and you need to stay because of the danger.
Granger?
Yeah, the danger, the rabbit holes.
The rabbit holes.
She said it was like falling down a rabbit hole.
Who said? What are you talking about?
Rabbit holes. My sister, a fan, one of your millions. She went down so many rabbit holes. I mean, they're dangerous and no one's talking about them. You know, for her, it started with these anonymous messages like, oh, why is your forehead so big? And why are you so fucking pale?
Oh my, really? That's horrible, truly.
Yeah, right? So, you know what she did? She cut her hair, gave herself some bangs, went to the tanning salon. I mean, she seemed to be handling things really well. Until a friend texted her and said, you should work out more. You might get fat. So she started going to the gym every day.
Wow, that's harsh. I would never do that. It's so mean. I'm really sorry to hear about your sister. I really am. Well, like I said, I need to get going.
Wait, please. I need you to listen. She stopped eating at school and then at home. I mean, she started counting every calorie. She even recorded how much water she drank. I mean, you can't live without water.
Oh, it's really sad. I agree you can't. Everyone needs water. I would encourage my fans to drink water for sure.
Yeah. It gets worse. She started posting these pictures of herself at the beach, at the gym, in her bedroom. I mean, she looked like a walking skeleton. I mean, she hated herself, and people actually liked it. Over 500 likes a day. I mean, who likes skeletons? Who?
No one. I would never, ever encourage such things. NEVER, never.
Yeah, well, you should have seen her. It was awful. She kept going down so many of these rabbit holes, I couldn't keep up. Talking to her didn't help. Begging her, none of it. She cried a lot. And I mean, all the time. If I could put her tears into buckets, they would have eventually reached the moon.
I'm sorry about that.
I can help. Can I send her a message or something? Not possible. Her heart.
Her heart?
Yeah, her heart failed. It had no choice. Starvation is a terrible thing.
Do you mean she's
dead? Yeah, she died a month ago. Today, actually.
Oh, that's awful.
Her body, her heart, it just gave up. I mean, she warped her hunger pangs into some positive thing. When she looked in the mirror, she became obsessed, lost. The mind is a powerful thing. I'm so sorry. My heart breaks for her. For you.
For the funeral, we had to buy her a new dress because she was so thin. I mean, nothing in her closet fit her anymore. I couldn't stop crying. I thought maybe if I had talked to her more, maybe if she couldn't see herself like we saw her. You know what I mean?
I wish I could have helped. I want all my fans to be happy. Like I said, it's all I ever really want.
Yeah, I wish you could have too. The dress we bought her was sunflower yellow with blue flowers, her favorite color. It may seem a little strange, but I almost felt happy when I saw her lying in her casket. You know, I thought she looked so peaceful. There were no more pain, no more tears. And then afterward, I just got mad. I started cursing the earth, cursing her. I couldn't get myself out of it.
Sure, it must have been painful.
So I started looking for answers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I probably would too.
I want you to hear something.
Okay, what is it?
It's a poem she wrote called The Rabbit Hole. I recorded her reading it when she was still in the hospital. Just listen. Your power and friendship feels like love to me. You are my adoration and pain. I move with the forces beyond and in my control. My confidence waxes and wanes with the daily masses who stand with you on the precipice and contemplate jumping into an abyss so black and so dark they can't find their way out.
It's so sad and nearly beautiful. Your sister, one of my fans, wrote that? Wow.
Yeah. That's actually why I'm here.
Oh, because of me? What does your poem have to do with me?
Because you were her most dangerous rabbit hole.
What are you talking about?
You are the danger, and others like you.
I'm the danger?
Yeah, you, the beauty standards, your manipulation, the illusion of flawless perfection, the fakeness, it went too far. I mean, you are the danger, don't you see? The poem, it's about the danger. It's about the rabbit hole. She ended up believing in nothing and everything.
Nothing and everything.
She believed in nothing about herself and everything about you. She was trapped by your fame, your power, your money, your beauty, all of it. It was you who caused her heart to stop.
What?
You killed my sister.
What did you say?
I said you killed my sister.
That's ridiculous. I didn't kill your sister. I didn't kill anyone. My fans mean everything to me. Everything. You need to leave now.
I can't yet. You need to listen. Don't you see? Someone has to pay the price. Someone has to stop it. That's why I'm here.
Pay the price? This is crazy. Okay. I've had enough of your rabbit holes and your danger and your accusations. I'm gonna call the police.
Didn't you listen to the poem? You were her adoration and pain.
Her adoration and pain? What are you talking about? I love my fans.
It's because of you. She jumped into an abyss so dark and so deep she couldn't find her way up.
Like I said, I don't have anything to do with your sister's death.
Don't you see? She tried to be like you. Her confidence, it waxed and waned.
All right. I know you're upset, but you can't blame me. This is madness.
It's not madness, really. It's about the truth. It's about the forces that were beyond her control.
Okay, that's it. If you're not gonna leave, I'm forced to call the police.
You won't need to. I already did before I came.
You know what?
I called the police. I told them that I was coming here, and at first they didn't understand. But
I can't believe this. You called the police? Your sister is not dead because of me. Anyway, how would you prove I killed her?
her poem.
Her poem? That isn't proof of anything. How do you even know it's about me?
It has to be about you. She loved you more than she loved herself. She said your power and friendship feel like love to me. Don't you see? It all makes sense.
Okay, even if it was about me, I can kill her. Did you hear me? I didn't kill her.
But she stood on the precipice with you, and then she jumped.
This is insane. You are insane.
Don't you understand? She wouldn't listen to us. We should have been talking about it. We should have been talking about these rabbit holes.
I mean, maybe we could have saved her. But it isn't my fault. But it is. She would only listen to you. But you weren't listening. You didn't care. You made it all about you. I mean, look at her. She went from this to this. Hey, okay. I know you're upset, but you can't blame me. You can't just show up at my house and accuse me of murder. I love my fans. I live for my fans. Like I said, someone has to pay the price. This is absolutely crazy. You have a choice. You can help me or not, but the police are going to be here any minute. They won't believe you. I think that they will, but you can save yourself. I'll tell them it's a big mistake if you'll just... If I'll what? Jump. Jump? Yeah. Into this radical. Or that one, or that one over there. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not dangerous. I didn't take her down any rabbit hole. No one sees it but you. No one is talking about it but you. They will now. I mean, look, they're everywhere. This is absolute madness. I just try to make people happy. You can jump right here, right now to help end the danger, to save yourself and others. I mean, do it before it's too late. I'm not going anywhere but you can't. I can hear the sirens. Oh, we don't have much time. This is your last chance. Hurry! It's not my fault. I'm not dangerous. I did it. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
If you want to fill out the feedback in your playbill, I'm handing out pens right now. Yeah, thank you so much for filling these out. It's so important. Someone not already?
Thank you for that. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. There you go. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll redo that later.
Beautiful.
All right, thanks. Welcome back. A trigger warning in program B. In the third show, you'll hear simulated gunshots. So be forewarned. If you need to leave, you can leave between the second and third show transition and the exits that you came through. Again, thank you so much for being here and enjoy program B.
What was that? Oh, my bad. Try again, Zane. Tegan, cut it out. Say you're sorry or fight me. Get off my back. Come on, switch to PvP and let's settle this. We don't even have any here. I know, because of you. So I'm just gonna pummel your face in with sore thumbs, bare fists.
Blasted Leaf isn't designed for hand to hand.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you don't deserve a good thrashing for that asinine mistake you made back there.
Yeah? You want to waste time bashing each other's skulls in? Let's have at it.
Happy now? No, but I've gotten some of my frustration out. And from the looks of it, so did you. Yeah, maybe. Don't see why you're so riled up. You got me riled up. You're the one that got us killed, Zane. You and your entanglement potion.
I was going for the Sphinx.
But you hit me with it.
But we weren't even a PvP.
Is that supposed to make a difference with the potion?
Yeah. I mean, you can't get hit by friendly fire outside of PvP.
Only direct attacks, Zane. Area effect attacks or potions work differently. How do you not know this?
Because I play a ranger. I don't have to deal with all this magic stuff.
Just because you don't deal with it doesn't mean you shouldn't learn the rules. And this one's pretty basic. All right, you know what? That was a stupid mistake. Maybe I should really call it a night. Night? I hate to break it to you, kid, but 6:30 in the morning.
What? No way.
Yeah,
Total party kill is not how I expected to start my morning, but here we are. So, I've been playing all night? Sleep deprived and probably over caffeinated if I had to guess. No wonder your aim is off. I was going for the Sphinx. Why were you even throwing a potion in the first place? Because that's what it seems like I was supposed to do, you know? Like, I found the potion as loot dropped by the pixie at the entrance of the dungeon. I thought it was like a puzzle challenge, like the thing at the beginning helps you defeat the thing at the end, you know? Or some nonsense. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was just randomly generated loot. You're overthinking things. And now my totally irreplaceable backstory-related weapon is dropped at the bottom of a high-level dungeon being guarded by a Sphinx. Sore Thumb's mace. Yep. And you did like a dozen backstory quests to get that thing. Yep. And all the gold you spent on enchantments? Yep. Oh, jeez. Now I know why you went and found me. Hell, I want to found me. I mean, I can't do anything right. I am such a screw-up. I just wanted to escape the consequences for a little bit. I mean, I can't be there for the people who need me in my real life, and now I'm screwing things up for you here. I'm such a failure. Whoa, hey, Zane, calm down. It's all right. I understand it was a mistake now. I wouldn't try to get us killed on purpose. No, just breathe. What's going on with you? Nothing. I don't mean to pry, but escape the consequences sounds like something. I don't want to talk. I get it. You don't have to talk to me. I mean, we're just gaming buddies. But this is a game I've devoted the better half of the last decade to playing, and stuff like that mace means more to me than just loot in a game. This is a world I've built down here for myself, and I won't have it trashed because someone I've never met in real life is having a bad day. So clear your head or get off the game. You're gonna think I'm a horrible person. Like, really awful. Try me. You know, talking like this as characters in a game, it can help us get stuff off our chests. It's my sister. She's in the hospital and my parents are so freaked. And I was just there. There was nothing I could do. I mean, she hasn't woken up since the car accident. How does that make you a bad person? Because I'm not there for her. Oh, hon. And there's this swelling in her brain, and my parents are just at the hospital all the time. And she's hooked up to all these hoses and these monitors, and I should be there, but I couldn't stand to be there. I mean, not when there's nothing I can do. So I logged on here, and I'm screwing things up here too. I mean, I've been playing all night, sloppy because I haven't slept, but I can't sleep because I just keep picturing her lying there on that hospital bed. So I just keep finding another dungeon, another monster, and I'm a horrible sibling. Oh, hey, Zane, you're not a horrible sibling. You're a great sibling. You know how I know? No. You're worried about your sister. I can hear it in your voice. I'm not there for her. Hospitals are hard. It's not always a great space for everyone to be in, especially when you feel like you can't do anything. Maybe this is what you need to be doing to take care of yourself. Right. I'm serious. I was a part of the study a while back on how video games affect mental health. And what they found was that video games can help your brain process trauma. Really? Your brain needs an outlet when something bad happens, and gaming can take the focus off of the painful experiences. I don't know the particulars of your situation, but maybe this is what your brain needs to be doing so that when there is a change in your sister's condition, you won't already be emotionally exhausted. Really think so? How do you feel? Like I need a distraction, and this is all my brain can focus on. I mean, I just didn't know how to say it until you said something. I get that. My family finally stopped criticizing me for getting up hours before everyone else to play my games when I was named a part of a published study. I finally had the proof to show how I'd always felt about my games. But how can this be helping when I'm sucking at it so bad? So you died. We lost our gear. I dropped my irreplaceable mace. Sure, it sucks, but video games are about overcoming challenges. That mace is still down there, albeit guarded by an overly powered Sphinx,
And if we get down there before some other party loots the dungeon, everything will be restored.
You do that dungeon again with me?
Are you gonna throw another potion at Sore Thumb this time?
No.
Then let's do it.
I mean, okay, we're gonna need some new weapons, some new gear.
And after we get that mace, you are calling it a night. You need some rest.
Even if it's mid-morning by then.
Don't make me turn PvP back on and pummel you some more.
All right. Mace first, then sleep.
Sounds good.
And Tegan?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mace, now, go!
It was a hot summer night in a small town called Skid Row, Alabama, where the crickets and bullfrogs sang as the full moon light reflected off of Hill Farms Creek. It's New Year's Day with a large crowd celebrating at Rick's Lounge, a local bar downtown. Happy New Year, young lady!
Happy New Year to you too, sir.
I haven't seen you around. Where are you from?
I just arrived here from Chicago, Illinois, and I think I like this place. It's quite different from the city.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the change of pace and decided to stay.
Well, actually, I'm looking for a place to stay, but I just arrived here, and with all the noise and excitement, I just had to join the party here for New Year's.
I didn't get your name.
I'm Lisa, and yours?
I'm Peter. I'm a businessman. What do you do?
Well, I'm looking for a job, but I have experience as a waitress. Maybe I will apply here if they need help.
You may be in luck. I happen to know the manager here and I can put in a good word for you.
Gee, thanks. I really appreciate that.
No problem. Do you have anywhere to stay now?
Not really. I just checked into a local hotel, and I'm running out of time and money. Even my old car is due for a trade-in.
Yeah, well, I hope everything works out for you in the end. I got some business to take care of, so I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Meanwhile, at Larry's Auto Sales, Gregory and Larry are having a few drinks to celebrate the new year.
I'm tired of this. I'm doing my best. It's not my fault these people don't want to buy these old used cars. Maybe I'm not cut out for this.
Look, son, don't be so hard on yourself. You've got to keep working. Become more creative in your sales technique. Sometimes you're gonna lie, cheat, and steal.
Really, Dad? I don't want to create a character of dishonesty and disrespect. I like to treat people the way I want to be treated. Of course, that's what Mom would have wanted before she died. She was a true Christian.
What? Why did you have to bring her up? I really loved her. But things are different now. It's all take and no giving. I wanted us to have something. And with this insurance money, we can't afford to lose what we have left.
But Dad...
No, son, I'm not finished. When I was young, I worked my hands to the bone for your mother and I to have something. She thinks life is unfair.
Dad, it's going to be all right. I held back from going to college to stay with you. I love you, Dad, and I'm content with being around you, knowing that you're alive and well. I mean, you're in your 80s now.
I know, son. We have a fortune, and I just hope that you find someone and have children and carry on the family name. Just you and I for now, kid.
You're right, Dad. I'll try harder. It does seem like the world is becoming a much colder place. If people don't seem to care about each other, I guess why should we?
That's my boy.
A week later, Lisa goes to Larry's Auto Sales.
Hello, young lady. Can I help you?
Hi, sir. I'm not very good at this, but I need a new car.
Oh, sure. You've come to the right place. I'll supply you with the best car that money can buy.
Really, sir?
Why, sure. You can call me Gregory. And your name, pretty lady?
Just call me Lisa. I am a waitress at Rick's Lounge.
I notice I haven't seen you around here before. Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I'm looking for a fresh new start. a break from the city.
Well, you've come to the right place. Skid Row is it's a beautiful, beautiful place. People here are nice. You'll like it.
Good. I'm glad I can trust someone to help me. Thank you, Gregory. I really appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure. Now, let's see about a car just for you. How about the Sport? And in the meantime, I'll look for keys for the test drive. So you wait here and I'll figure out some numbers that'll fit in your pocket, okay?
Okay.
Oh, and Lisa, would you like anything like I don't know, maybe a cup of coffee or some chips or a donut?
A cup of coffee sounds fine.
1 cup of coffee coming up.
Gregory, who's that up there?
Oh, just another one of my victims falling prey to my devious and diabolical scab.
She's pretty, Gregory.
Who cares? She's nobody. And you told me I had to be more creative with my sales, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So what if she's another pretty face?
But Gregory, I feel differently about this one. She reminds me so much of your mother when I first met her. So young and innocent.
Look, do you want me to sell it or not?
Yes, but don't manipulate her. I was wrong about the way I was thinking. My concept on life was very distorted after the loss of your mother. I just thought life was unfair.
I don't understand.
Gregory, look at me, son. I taught you wrong. The ways of man are not God's ways. Your mother was right concerning the principles of good morals for life. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. But unfortunately, there are a lot of people who don't love themselves.
I think I understand what you mean. I have to say, she is a pretty lady. I think I'll make it right to her. Mom left us, but she left us both with the true values of the substance of living.
That's my boy.
Hi, Gregory. Did everything check out okay? No tickets, my insurance is okay, no debts.
It's fine, don't worry about it. I'll supply you with a good car, good, reliable, and it's on a discount from your trade-in. Also comes with a free dinner. It's on me.
What? Free dinner?
Oh, yes, Lisa, I'm asking you out for dinner.
But I don't know what to say.
Say yes.
Gregory and Lisa managed to hit it off and get married. Mary's hope before he died.
I miss Dad. He means so much to me. He really inspired me that day I sold you the car.
What impressed you so much about him into being who you are?
I believe he was the reason we came together. Something that he said really touched my heart. I'll treasure this for a lifetime, for I believe God uses people to share his love, even in this modern world of sin.
Excuse me, where are you taking me? Stop! I said stop! I don't—
Shut up! Why have you brought me here?
To wait.
Why can't I wait with the rest of the group?
You and this whole load of women acting like you're something special. When you're given an order, you follow that order. You no longer have the luxury of asking why.
We are people of note, are we not?
Yeah, you're real celebrities.
Some of us are.
Yeah, I know who you are.
You do?
I came and got you, didn't I, Francesca? I saw your name on the manifest. I picked you out in the crowd, and I brought you here.
How did you recognize me?
Pretty, fashionably dressed, legs that go on for days, an ass that just won't quit.
How dare you speak to me that way?
I'll do whatever I please.
Take me back to the others, please.
I wanted to see you for myself.
See me?
See you up close, in the flesh.
Why?
I'll never see you dance on stage, will I, Francesca?
You don't know that.
Not in Poland.
Maybe not in Poland, but I could still grace the stage elsewhere.
Not in Germany.
I wouldn't have any interest in dancing there anyways.
Not In Europe.
Of course in Europe. We're going to Switzerland, and then one day, when this war ends, I can dance again, wherever.
Not ever again.
You don't know that. How do you know that? What are you saying?
I'm not saying anything.
You're frightening me.
You're such a prima donna.
Those are opera singers. Do you mean prima ballerina?
Opera singers are crass and cheap, eager to please, in my experience. Would you like me to make an assessment?
Stay away from me!
Where's your backbone? Us Nazis have more backbone than this. Don't play coy with me.
I am a ballerina, not a Nazi.
One doesn't preclude the other.
Not even German.
You don't have to be.
I am Jewish.
A pity. I wanted to see the woman, one of the most promising ballerinas in all of Poland, and a Nazi collaborator.
I am not.
No? I'm not sure if I believe you.
You don't have to believe me. Who are you anyways? You are nothing, a no one.
I am Officer Schillinger, but the name you'll be screaming is Joseph.
You will not hurt me. You need me alive.
Why would I need you alive?
Isn't that what we're here for? The notable prisoners, being used as trade for German POWs. That's why they said we were being taken to Switzerland. My body and the body of every woman out there is necessary for you to get every single one of your precious Nazis back.
Are you really so obtuse?
Is this a joke to you?
No, it's a game.
How is it fair when you seem to know everything and me nothing?
It wouldn't be so much fun if it were fair.
Why are you toying with me this way?
Well, it's fun to toy with you this way.
Because I am a Nazi.
Weren't you involved in the Hotel Polski affair? At least that's what I've heard.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fine. Then let's even the playing field then. Where do you think we are?
Near Dresden, at the Bergau camp.
And why have you been brought here?
They said that we had to be disinfected before crossing the border into Switzerland.
Now what if I let you in on a little secret? What would you give me?
Nothing.
Then I'll tell you anyways. You're not in Dresden. You've never even left Poland.
What?
And you're not going to Switzerland.
Then why are we here? Why are we here?
I'm not a patient man. I thought meeting you would be like when the scythe met the stone. A Nazi, a beauty queen carved from ice. I heard the rumors of what you did out there, and I thought maybe, just maybe, diamond cuts diamond. That it would take one villain to know another. A matching pair.
Trafila Cosa Nakami. This is something you say when someone who is known for their cruelty finally meets their match.
It takes one to know one.
I have done nothing.
I know that. It took meeting you to find out. I find soft, flowery things like you pathetic. I see you and I want to crush you. I want to grind you up into powder and let you scatter away in the wind.
Then what do you want from me now?
I want your last dance, and you'll give it to me.
Dance?
You'll dance for me. I'll be back. And when I do, I'll have company.
Not Dresden? No Switzerland? He said I would never dance again. What did he mean by that? That I would give him my last dance? What? Nothing could stop me from dancing, not being caged like an animal, not the loss of my legs. They would have to tear the life out of me. They would have to tear the last breath from my chest. I would have to be dead. Is this the way I am to die? That it ends with me at the mercy of this base-born bastard? For this butterfly to be dashed upon the rocks? Is there no escape? Death is the only escape. No, I must not think that way. If I want to escape, then I must think like him. It must be like when the scythe met the stone. I must be strong. I must think. My last dance is for me. Myself only. No matter what happens.
So this is your little ballerina.
Doesn't look like much. I expected more. Does she meet your expectations?
No, she was too soft, but she'll serve another purpose. Dance.
Take it off!
Keep going.
My shoes, good sirs, if you please.
You bitch!
Now who's the sight and who is the stone? Ladies, they mean to kill us all! Shall we fight?
So, have they paid? No. I'm gonna give them a few more minutes. Damn, there's this 1965 Jaguar I have my eye on. E-type, near mint condition, a bargain at $200K. That's nice. Do you think they'll pay? Probably not. They had a press release this morning. CEO James Boyd said, and I quote, Northern Sun Electric would not give in to the blackmail by third-rate Chinese hackers. Third rate? Third rate, he should know that. Did he say Chinese? Yep. I did route it through those Russian servers, you know that. Yeah, and we use that Russian software, but it's good old red, white, and blue American cybercrime. And Boyd thinks that it's all being done by the Chinese. Yup, Jimmy Boyd has drunk the Kool-Aid. Idiot. So we're gonna shut down their grid now? No. We're not, but if we don't shut down the Northern Sun grid, then Boyd will have been right to not give in to the blackmail. I never told Northern Sun we're gonna shut down the grid. I said there'd be consequences. If Northern Sun didn't pay 150 crypto bucks to our account, I didn't say what the consequences would be. You got one of those wild hairs, don't you? Jeez, I hate when you get those wild hairs. Do you remember? I mean, we're supposed to be professionals. No more risk than there normally is involved. We hack someone, we take their data hostage, and we get a nice, healthy payoff. But no, you gotta do something fancy and risky because you get a great idea. Are you done? There are times that I just don't want to work with you anymore. Now we're done. Do you remember that storm a couple years ago? That's a change in subject. It's not. Do you remember that storm? Which one? There have been so many. There haven't there? I'm thinking of that December Arctic Express, the one that came down from Canada and knocked out the power on the Dakotas on the east for a couple weeks. Screwed up Christmas in some places. That one. Yeah, negative 20 or 30 degrees afterwards. And then one of the power companies started turning off power for people who weren't able to get their payments in. Their CEO said, if you don't have power, if you can't pay, you don't have power. Simple as that. And that was Northern Sun. No, that was Jimmy Boyd. 23 deaths due to the cold. Mostly Northern Sun customers. The son of a grid should have been brought up on murder charges. Like that would ever happen. Well, I'm not Jim Boyd. I'm in this for the money, sure, but I'm not going to destroy regular people's lives to get it. And I'm sure as hell I'm not going to cut off the electricity to some poor single mother and her kids just because someone else won't give the money we asked for. So what are you going to do? I'm going to tell you the story. So you do have one of those wild hairs. When I was growing up in Gainesville, Florida, You've told me this one before?
No, haven't.
You have told me so many that you must have.
If I told you this one, you remember. You know what I'm about to say.
You had a single mother, 3 brothers and sisters, you were poor. What else?
For a while, we didn't have electricity.
Okay, that's new, go ahead.
Thank you. As I said, we didn't have electricity. We're living in the cheapest apartment Mom could find. That had 4 walls and a roof with no holes in it. I mean, the place was a rundown. The people there are so scary, even the motorcycle gang thought it was a bit rowdy. But Mom had fallen behind on electric bill, so power was shut off. It didn't get as cold as it does in the northern plains, but it could get cold in the winter. And as for the summer, well, yeah, Florida in the summer is not something to be endured without AC. Another thing about weather in North Florida, that is the world champion for lightning strikes. Like ever. But when I opened my eyes, power was on.
Wait, what? You're making this up.
No.
Impossible.
That's what the power company said. Mom didn't want to get in trouble and be accused of stealing electricity, so she went to the company headquarters, told them what happened. They told her it was impossible. She told them to put it in writing so that they couldn't turn around and accuse her of stealing electricity.
Impossible.
Then one of the owners sold them to a developer who then tore them down and we had to move out. But for 4 years, we had free electricity, and I got really interested in figuring out what happened, which led me getting interested in electric circuitry, which led me getting interested in computers, which led me getting interested in hacking, and well, here we are.
Yes, here we are, blackmail where we get no money. I said we get no money.
I heard you, hold on a moment. There, we get no money, but we do get revenge.
What did you do?
One day, I figured out exactly how Lightning managed to give us our power back. And I just sent a command. Northern Sun is going to find out that every one of their customers is getting electricity for free. Like it? They can't just cut everyone off. That won't just affect the poor, that affect everyone all the way to Jimmy Boy himself. Once they figured out what happened, they have to change every meter in their system. In the meantime, well, Northern Sun is going to be out of 150 crypto bucks. Like it?
Was this your plan from the start?
Well, I was hoping to get the payoff, but this was a possible outcome.
So you chose the target, not based on vulnerability, not based on the expected payoff, but so that way you could play Robin Hood. Am I right?
Well, if you put it that way.
Am I right? Every time we do this, there's the risk that we'll get caught. And you know this, and I'm in it for the money, not to get the warm and fuzzies. So if you ever do this again, our partnership is through. You got it?
Got it.
There are just 2 reasons that I'm willing to continue to work with you for now.
They are?
1, I think you're right that Northern Sun will take a bigger hit than if they had just paid us off. The board will probably fire Boyd and throw him into the nearest snowdrift while they're at it. And yeah, he deserves it, but it might also make our next target more pliable.
And 2?
And 2, well, it is kind of funny.
It is, isn't it?
Lion Girl, we've been there. Do you want me to just order for us and you can just pick it up? I know it's